Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, all my excellencies. Sammy here. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and ding that notification bell so you don't miss a beat. In today's lesson, we're going to be looking at adding heading and footer to your report in Excel. Adding header and footer to your report in Excel. Now there are several ways we can actually add header and footer in Excel. One way is by coming to the page layout view. Coming to the page layout view, okay, your page layout view, you can actually have access to work with header or footer. So you can see the header section just up here. I scroll down, scrolling down, take me to the footer section. Okay, this is the footer section, and then just above is my header section. Okay, now clicking in the header or footer section actually brings up the header and footer textual tab. Okay, you can see it right there, header and footer contextual tab. As soon as I click on either the header or footer in my page layout view, it actually pops up the header or footer contextual tab or secondary tab. So I can just switch there and I can decide to work directly from there. Okay, now another way we can actually insert header and footer in Excel is by coming to the page layout tab. Okay, coming to the page layout tab and then clicking on any of the dialog box launchers in the page layout tab. Okay, like you see, page setup has a dialog box launcher, skill feeds, sheet options also has a dialog box launcher. So clicking on any of them launches the page setup dialog box, and I can now switch to the header and footer tab under the page setup dialog box. Okay, so that is how we can actually work or add header and footer. Now, while working with header and footer, you can choose from predefined header or footer from the drop down list or create your own. Okay, so you can see here, clicking here, either here, okay, from the drop down list, so I can choose from the predefined header and footer from the drop down list. So there are some predefined header and footers here and decide to choose from. The list is there, okay, header, or decide to go to footer. Okay, so you can choose from the predefined header or footer, or I could decide to create a custom header or footer. Creating a custom header or footer is essentially the same. The only difference, of course, the header prints at the top of all pages and the footer prints at the bottom. Okay, so click custom header to open the header dialog box. The text you type, so clicking here, okay, opens the header dialog box. So whatever text I type in the left section, whatever I insert in the left section, because it can also be, as we are going to see in our class today, you can also decide to insert pictures or other elements. Okay, so if I want to type text or whatever, by clicking here, whatever I type in the left section is what's going to appear in the left section. And I click here, whatever I insert or type in the right section, in the center section, that's what's going to appear in the center section. And whatever I insert or type in the right section, that's what's going to be in the right section. Okay, so that is that. Now let's cancel this. Okay, so same thing applies for your footer. Okay, so it's all the same thing. Okay, So whatever I type in the left section or insert, whatever I type or insert in the center section, whatever I type or insert in the right section, that's what's going to appear as I type or insert them accordingly. Yeah, so that is that. Let's come back to assuming we're working from here. Okay. Now, yeah, so same thing here. You can see those predefined header and footer. Okay, clicking here, you can see the predefined headers, footers. That is when we are working in the header and footer contextual tab. Okay, so header, footer. Okay, so these are predefined. Or I could as well decide to create my custom header and footer. Okay, so here I can now decide to say, okay, I want to insert in whatever section. Okay, I clicked in either left, center, or right in my header or footer. Okay, and decide to say I want to insert page number. Okay, I'm going to see us doing that practically. Okay, and decide to say, okay, I want to insert page number or number of pages. Okay, this one is going to put like page 1 of 12. Okay, if I want to insert the current date, current time, file path, file name, sheet name, okay, pictures. Okay, so we're going to do a small demonstration so that we can see how all this actually affects our work. So let's just quickly go ahead. Let's assume over here now, say I want to insert triple excellent. Okay, okay, just assume that is what I want. Triple excellent. Okay, okay, I want that to be the left section. Then let's assume in the center section, the title of the lesson today, header and footer. Okay, now let's assume I have a logo or whatever I want to use as picture. Okay, can try to say, okay, in the right section or wherever in my own station now, let's say I want that to be in the right section. Decide to say, okay, insert a picture. Okay, so clicking on insert. Okay, it opens the Windows Explorer. Then I can go and select the picture I want to use. Okay, must have saved it, of course, and then I'll select that picture. So let's assume this is the picture I want to use. Now, see, it puts the code add picture. Don't worry about that. Okay, when we click out, you actually see the picture. Now, when the picture is inserted, it might not come out how I want it to be. So, clicking in that section, you can see the format picture button now becomes available. Okay, if I'm not in that section, see, it's not available. It's not available. Okay, so clicking there, it becomes available. Now I can click on the format picture, and then I can carry out some basic formatting here. Now you can see that that picture is a bit too big, so we can say, okay, let's scale it down to like 50%. Let's just say scale it down to about 50%. See how it's going to look like now. Okay, scale it down to 50%. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, let's see how it affects the output. I think we're good to go now. It's looking a bit better. Okay, so you can do that. Also, other basic formatting you can actually do. Okay, come into picture, you can try to increase the brightness, increase the contrast, increase brightness or contrast, color, grayscale. Try to say you can make it grayscale or black and white or wash out. Okay, so whichever one, automatic, whichever one I want, and that. So let's just stop there. Okay, so we are satisfied with our picture now. Okay, see now, we accidentally selected, so we don't want it that way. Let's go. Okay, so you see now, accidentally set it to wash out. I want to be just the way it is. Good. So see that. Now that's for my header. Okay, let's go down footer. Okay. Let's say, or even while I'm here, yeah, while I'm here, okay, can easily say go to footer. Okay, navigation, the navigation group, got the header and footer tab. Can easily switch, so I don't need to actually scroll down there. Here I can just easily say okay, go to footer. Okay, so in the footer, let's say I just want to insert number of pages. Okay, so let's assume that's just what I want to insert on my footer. Okay, so it's now page 1 of 12. If I just want to insert just page number, as I so like, let's assume that's the only thing I want to insert. Now that's fine. If I have other elements I want to insert here or on the right hand side, well, I'm free to do that. Okay, so let's assume this is how I want my header and footer to appear. Now there are other things we can actually do while working in the header and footer section. Okay, now see my hair while working header and footer. Okay, now let's start. Now brings us to options. Okay, if you look at the options group, okay, I have different first page. So assuming I'm preparing a report, I want the first page to be different. Okay, let's say I only give it its own specific header and footer. Okay, checking different first page. See now, first page actually changes, so I can now define what I want the first page to have. Okay, same thing here. I also have another option, different odd and even pages. So I could also as well decide to give the odd page numbers in my report, different header or footer, or and then the even page numbers in my report, a different header or footer. So if that's what you want to do, okay, clicking this, okay, now give you option to actually select, okay, and clicking this now, so you can see this is odd page header. Okay, now when I go down, here now see even page header. Okay, then going down I see even page footer. So I can now decide to say okay, odd page headers. Okay, I type what I want the odd pages to have, and I go to the next page, which is an even page. Okay, then I set what I want my even pages to have. Okay, so that is that. Now we can also do all of this. We'll come to just check this. I want that. Okay, I come to my page layout tab. Okay, now you can see all the options are inactive, all my commands are inactive. That's because I'm in the header or footer section. I can just click back in the worksheet. Okay, then I can now have access to all the commands. So header and footer. Okay, now you can see those options here too. Okay, different odd and even pages, different first page. Okay, so like you see now, also here, clicking custom header and footer, so you can see all those things I've already typed in. Okay, my left section, my center section, my right section. Okay, and then also my footer, where I really inserted just page numbers. Okay, in the center section. Okay, so that is that. Now clicking here now, you can see all those options. Okay, almost all the options that we saw while we were in the header and footer contextual tab. Okay, you can see format text. Next one is insert page number. Okay, insert number of pages, insert date, insert time, insert file path, insert file name, insert sheet name, okay, format, insert picture, and then format picture. So just as they appeared while we're working in the header and footer contextual tab, all those features are also available here. Now, if I click on different first page, I go to custom header now. You can see now I now have two tabs. Okay? I have odd page. Sorry, this yeah. So I now have a different tab for my odd page header, and then different tab for my even page header. Okay, that's how it works over here. Okay, odd page header, even page header. Okay, same thing. If I say okay, I want different first page. Okay, assuming I checked all these options, different first page and then different odd and even pages, and I click here now, see I have three tabs. Okay, first page header, odd page header, even page header. I can now come here, define what I want for my first page header, go to my odd pages, find what I want for my odd pages, go to my even pages, find what I want for my even pages. Okay, same thing, and I come to my footer, same thing appears now. Okay, first page footer, odd page footer, even page footer. So I can now define first page, odd page, even page. Okay, when I'm done, click out, click OK. So just check all of this. Assuming this is what I want. Okay, for my header and footer. If we are satisfied, I can just come to print preview and see how it actually look like when I print out. So yeah, you can see now triple excellent tech, header and footer, then picture, logo, then down here I have my pages. Okay, so now whatever you insert your header and footer, it's going to appear across all the pages. Okay, so if I insert when I now specify the options, I want different first page. Okay, what I set for my different first page is going to be what I set what's going to be here. Then when I check odd and even pages, okay, odd pages have their own header or footer, even pages have their own header footer. So in this my own situation, I didn't do that. I just selected, I just inserted just one header footer for all pages. Okay, so you can see it appearing across all pages. So whenever I insert my header footer, that's going to appear across all pages. So it actually simplifies my work, especially when it comes to page numbers. Okay, I don't have to start typing manually. My header and footer, start pages, and then start. So that is how far we can go for header and footer. Okay, don't forget to like this video if you feel we've added value to you. Give us a like to boost your algorithm. Okay, and then also remember to engage me in the comment section. Engage me in the comment section. Share our content to help our channel grow, and subscribe. Okay, and also don't forget all your endeavors to strive for excellence. See you in the next lesson.